your boy Nungunu in the house, back with another bang-on video where, ladies and gentlemen, unbelievable news for you guys. Did you know that Juventus has been making inquiries about the terms for a deal for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang? Well, Juventus FC, or much like a free transfers FC, that's what I call it, because they actually get players on the cheap. But the problem is they're having so many options in the midfield that they may get confused and probably lose a Coppa Italia final. But not only that, keeping the banter aside, I'd really like to say that Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is an interest for a lot of clubs, and Juventus has added their name into that list. But moving on, the biggest news is that FA documents show that from February 1st of 2019 till January 31st, 2020, Arsenal paid around £13.5 million to intermediaries. That is the loan deals which has been acquired because of their good relations with the agents. But that's considerably less than compared to Liverpool, because Liverpool paid £30 million. Manchester City are second on that list, who paid £29 million. Man United have paid £27.5 million, and Chelsea have paid £26 million. Also, our total amount is less than Everton and Leicester. Everton have paid £17 million, with Leicester paying £15 million. So you can understand, even though everyone is talking about this as Kia Jurapchian FC, we have paid less. So I think somewhere down the line we are very much smart in doing these kind of businesses. Well, moving on. Well, this comes out to be as very funny that Paddy Power has pledged to plant 6,000 trees for every match Arsenal do not win until the end of season, as a counter to Hector Bellerin's recent pledge, because Hector Bellerin has recently, pledged that if Arsenal win, he is going to make sure that they plant 3,000 trees. And Paddy Power, since then Arsenal have not won a game. They lost both after starting. So Arsenal are going to face Saints today. Well, I've already, by the time you receive this video, I would have, started the poll already. So go and vote. Who do you think is going to win? Who's going to take 3 points or 1 point? Let me know in the community tab. Well, moving on. Also, there is a very internal, from a very internal source, I've come to know that the commission of business agents paid by Arsenal on occasions that are not minimal in installments divided by the number of years the player has contracted with the club. The numbers released by the FA are not the actual full picture of what the club has committed to paying a number of brokers. So that also has to be taken into picture, but that would actually reflect probably in the next year. Well, moving on. Bukayo Saka posted this, that he just received the February Player of the Month trophy. He is the Arsenal Player of the Month for the month of February. He said, better late than never. Thanks to all the fans who voted. Congratulations, Bukayo. Make sure you sign the thing. Moving on, Cedric Soares is delighted that he's got a long-term contract. So he tweeted this: I'm delighted to announce that I have signed a long-term deal to stay at Arsenal. I've been really frustrated with how injuries have kept me off the pitch so far, but I'm working as hard as I can to return as soon as possible. And he says, thank you to all those who have supported me. Let's go, Gunners. Yes, I want to see this guy on the pitch, how he actually plays for Arsenal. Only then I'll make up my mind, or probably make an opinion. But until then, come on, Cedric, I would really like to see you. Well, there are reports from France that the agents of Thomas Partey are going to England soon to speak with the management of Arsenal, and the player wants to reach London. More on it. What did Fabrizio Romano say? I am definitely going to decode it for you guys. Pablo Mari is also happy that he's got the support and messages from the fans all across the globe because of his injury. He tweeted, thank you everyone for your messages and support. I'll work hard to come back stronger and keep fighting for this club in the upcoming seasons. Moving on, Mikel Arteta has opened up about Bad Leno, how scared he was, or probably he was expecting Leno to get a substantially big injury. But here's what he said. He said, we thought it was going to be a more significant injury. We don't know the extent of the injury still, but at least we know the cruciate ligaments are not damaged. That was the biggest fear at the start. He was more positive and in less pain today. Well, I have already done this, but still I would really like you guys to get a full picture of this. The leaked first images of the Heart.Ready Arsenal 2020-2021 away kit manufactured by Adidas. I somehow am not liking what I'm seeing in the picture, but let's see how that will turn out when somebody actually, Arsenal, officially launch it. I really like to see how it looks on a player, and I'll make up my mind then. But moving on, Dani Ceballos has actually tweeted it out. He always does this before a game, that he's always pumped about it. But here's what he did. He tweeted, "It's time to get up and start from scratch, learn from our mistakes, but still look ahead, full of enthusiasm and positivity. We go for all. Let's go, Gunners. Together we can." But moving on, Mesut Ozil has tweeted this: "Important to stay positive in this situation. Let's try everything together to get back on winning ways tomorrow. Hashtag we are the Arsenal. Hashtag yeah Gunners yeah. Hashtag M10. Hashtag COYG." And ladies and gentlemen, you won't believe Lucas Torreira is back on the pitch for training. Finally, Lucas Torreira came on the pitch and he looked happy as ever. And I'm really, really happy to see this guy on the pitch. And I'd really be stoked to see him play for Arsenal again. Moving on, Kieran Tierney has opened up about the whole situation, what happened in the bus journey when they actually went home from Brighton game. He says, "The bus journey was quiet on the way home, but I think we've reacted well in training. We've got a point to prove and we need to go out there and get the results that the manager wants and the fans deserve." Something like that is not going to work just straight away. It's going to be a process, but there is light at the end of the tunnel and we need to stay focused on that. That's going to be bad results, but we need to keep the confidence, stick together and kick on again. Jenny says all the players are hurting. It's a tough time for everyone at the club, but there are going to be better days ahead. The last two results haven't been ideal, but the work rate is still at 100% every day in training. We're working so hard and we are working to the game plan that the manager wants. We all believe in it and we're all buying into it. Well, let's see. For now, I'm also buying the whole Mikel Arteta plan. The only thing that I'm not buying is the players' commitment on during the game and the players' ability to close out a game. I'm not buying that. But moving on, there's half of Europe on Zabozolai, Dominic Zabozolai from RB Salzburg, but from Arsenal to Hertha Berlin, everyone wants him from Sevilla, but AC Milan have moved early and are confident that the deal will close, thanks also to Ralf Ragnick. But the problem is the price. To let it leave, Salzburg want at least 25 million euros, and the problem is, just like an Italian club, AC Milan are definitely not wanting to pay that much amount of money. Bukayo Saka is close to agreeing a new Arsenal contract, with only a few small details now needed to be finalized before Saka's long-term future at Arsenal is secured. Well, Mikel Arteta was recently asked about the whole situation, the future of Bukayo Saka. Arteta actually opened up about it. He said, "I'm very positive that everything is going to be done with Bukayo very shortly. The communications between the club agents and the family has been going on for months and is very fluent. The player and the family knows how much trust I have in him. I think he's just showing that every week and his consistency level is getting better and better." Well, did you know, a fun fact, on August 31st, 2014, Wenger went to sleep happy that Arsenal would be signing Radamel Falcao the following day. He woke up to discover Falcao's representative Jorge Mendes, had in fact used Arsenal's interest as leverage to negotiate a transfer to Manchester United. Wenger got burnt and vowed never to deal with a super agent again. There was always a reluctance with Wenger to engage with super agents, even if it was to the detriment of their recruitment strategy. His concern was that once you let them into the door, you'll never get them or players out. That was the whole situation about Arsene Wenger. But moving on, Arteta is definitely excited about the youngsters. He says, "I'm so excited with the young players that we have. They just need the right environment around them to explode, and Bukayo is doing that even in difficult circumstances, which is even more merit to him." Well, talking about the bigger situation, as it turns out, the problems on the pitch in recent seasons, resulting in the club not making the Champions League, means Sanyehi is having to lean on his allies more than ever. Raul learnt on his relationship with Mendes to help broker signing Nicola Pepe, and there's a decent chance Arsenal will sign Willian from Chelsea on a free transfer at the end of the season. Who does represent Willian? Well, we all know it's Kia Joorabchian. Also, Coutinho has been heavily linked with a move to the Emirates recently. The agent, that's right, Kia Joorabchian, a club empowering a preferred agent to facilitate their recruitment plans, is nothing new, and there's nothing improper about it either. Look at Wolves, for example. Jorge Mendes' influence has helped propel them to the brink of the Champions League. Well, you know the clients of Mendes: Ruben Neves, João Moutinho, Diogo Jota, and Rui Patricio be playing at Wolves. Well, if it hadn't been for the super agent, it would not have been possible. Zach Medley has opened up about him believing in Christ. He tweeted, "I can do all the things through Christ who strengthens me." And as doing that, he was seen in the recent training as well. Well, Mikel Arteta has opened up about Emiliano Martinez. He says, He's been very patient for a lot of years, waiting for his opportunity. Now it's in his hands. He needs to enjoy it. He needs to take it, make the most out of it, and help the team when he really needs to. That's what he is here for. Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day, twice. So sit back, relax, and enjoy all the news that comes on this platform. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers, and don't forget to subscribe.